I also decided to split the video in two because the first part alone was 12 minutes long. We obviously had a bit of explanation on the bingo methods, etc. And this video will probably go through a little bit more with regards to Slingo, and we'll check up on the bingo results as well. Hopefully make a few quid here and there. So again, Foxy Games are offering a £10 Slingo bonus when you spend £10 Slingo. Slingo games are slightly different. I'll show them in just a second once I've finished the registration, and you can see here it's just a one times wagering requirement as well. So we'll get a £10 bonus and get to play that through. So as always, I'll get the sign up done and then come back. So we have one of the Slingo games open here. There's a few different versions. I've gone for Slingo Extreme. It's a little bit faster. Some of them are quite slow, and it's a little lower variance as well. Some of these, such as Slingo Rainbow Riches, is quite high variance. So you can see here that you win a few pence, building up to 3-4 lines. On Slingo Rainbow Riches, you don't win anything for the first 4 lines, I believe. Once you hit line 5, you start winning bonus features as you get higher. So I've won good money on those games, but they obviously, if we're wagering, we want lower variance so that we try and get as much back of our stakers' initial deposit as possible. And basically how this works, let me just make sure I've got the sound off. As always. 50p is the minimum on here. Some of the others you can do a bit lower, but it would take a long time. I think 50p is good. Gives us 20 attempts to just try and get bulk of our money back, and then when we do the bonus, we can use £1 or even £2 hands to wager through. So essentially, the aim of the game is to try and get lines coming through. Now, these are jokers at the bottom. You get some of them which allow you to put it anywhere across the line, and you get a wild joker which allows you to put, or a super joker, you can choose anywhere on the board to put it. Now, the kind of the cross coming across is probably where you want to try and pick up any boxes to start with. So these, there we go, see, hit in the middle. These are essentially, they collate to 3 different lines. So these, the ones going across the middle, because you've got the line across, the line at the bottom, and the line down. So this top corner, for example, is the corner for across, down, and into the far corner. Now, important thing here, I didn't win anything on the first one. I would generally always say to reject the extra, buying the extra bits. I know some people have hit a full house doing it, but to be honest, it's not worth the risk on the RTP. And again here, you see I've got the jokers there, so the first 2 I hit were in the middle, and then I want to hit ones where I've got a cross already. You'll see the devil comes up in the middle every now and again, and he essentially blocks the middle column from being filled. And yeah, this one is good because, like I said, it's automatic as well, and it is pretty rapid. We're not going to get much from the first couple, so I'm going to spin through and come back at the end once we've finished, and then we'll do a couple of £1 hands, I reckon, and for the bonus, and see where it takes us from there. I'm just finishing off one here, but it looks like I'm going to have quite a good little win from this. Up to £10 already. One more spin. Let's see if... No, unfortunately can't hit that. But I wanted to use this point to kind of go into whether it's worth using these extra spin for an extra whatever. It will kind of shine up bright and light saying, you know, you could win £250, which, yes, is true. But, you know, for that 10, if I had more balance in there, that whole £10 that I've just won on the basis of maybe hitting 2 numbers, which might happen, But it's also very unlikely, and we have to take the long-term view, is I collect this £10, which I've won off 50p, so 20 times my stake, and then I'm already in profit that way. There's a little joker. So now I've got 4 more spins to do, so £2 of spins to do. I'm already in profit. So this will also allow me to do for the bonus, which we'll get to in a second. I'm going to do £1 spins and just see if we can hit anything else as well. And just to reinforce as well, we want to try and get the middle one filled in and then these corner ones as soon as possible. So if we have those wild jokers and then these kind of diagonal ones, these 4 diagonals around the square. So when possible, try and get them filled in, because then when we do hit the top corners, obviously we can get 2 or 3 slingos at the same time. So we'll just finish off the last few and then we'll come back to just mark that down, and then we'll come back. There we go. So once you've done your wagering, if you refresh your page, you'll get a message coming up saying claim your bonus. You scroll across and then you have to come in and activate it. It's important you remember to do this bit. So activate it. The £10 will be credited to your account, and then we just go back into the game that we want to play. So I'm going to use the same game because it's quite quick, lower variance game, which is good. We've already made. Let's turn the sound off. We've already made £4.20. You can see, and I'm going to do £1 hands here. So even if we don't win anything, we're still up. We should win at least a couple of quid, I'd expect. And what you can see as well, if you hit 3 of these wild jokers, so 3 of these, you also get small cash bonuses and stuff like that as well. So we're just going to play through on these £1 hands, and then hopefully, this is that super joker I was talking about. So when this comes up, you can put it anywhere. So because I've already got 3 across this line, I'm going to fill this corner in. So then I've got, obviously it helps with these 2. And we've got the one coming across as well. So again, we want to complete that line. So the bottom and there, and then we've got the other one to make the Slingo there. So yeah, we're going to play through, see what we can get out of it, and hopefully make a few. So we finished all the offers for the day. We've cleared £7.50 with Foxy Games, and if we go and log into Buzz Bingo, you can see at the top here that we've made £10.96. So we've covered our initial deposit, so we haven't lost anything, so that's a bonus. We haven't made much, 96p. Estimated values around £21, so we're miles behind estimated value, but on the plus side, we've not lost anything. And Buzz Bingo are a good account to have because they do quite a few reload offers. WagerX get so many free spins as well. So long term, it'll still be a very profitable account, so not too worried about that. Yes, it would have been nice to have slightly bigger hit from that, but it is what it is. So we did also make £12 on the wagering. We had 3 accounts left to do for the blackjack wagering for the box bonanza. I think it was Jackpot Joy, Virgin Games and Heart Bingo, I think. And we actually made £12 on the wagering for that. So the total for today has been £22.14. So not a bad result. Kicking us ever nearer. And I think that takes us over our halfway mark to the 200, which is good. And then we'll come back with 3 more offers tomorrow.